Barcelona faces stiff competition from PSG to sign Mason Greenwood, and West Ham United are looking to take what they can get for Mikel Antonio in the January transfer window.
Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
Big up Gunnaz, I hear that. Don't know something that Gunnaz may say, but big up Gunnaz.
If you are a newcomer to this channel, welcome to the community, welcome to the Gunnaz family. But there's a key thing to note: in every single video that you watch, you must hit the like button. We need to get this video to 100 likes. So if you're a newcomer or if you're a returning viewer, go ahead and hit that like button right now and get this video to 100 likes. If you're also a returning viewer and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Just go ahead right now and hit that fat red subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we do post videos. And you can check us out on our socials at 876 Gunnaz on Instagram and TikTok. And lastly, if you want to support us monetarily, you can do so by buying us a coffee, and you can find the link below in the description. Now in this video, I will be talking about transfer news involving future Reggae Boyz star Mason Greenwood and also current Reggae Boyz striker Mikel Antonio. Now, starting off with the latter, many publications in the UK have been reporting that West Ham United are fully ready and prepared to let go and sell Mikel Antonio, the Reggae Boyz striker, this January. West Ham United have one of the oldest teams in the Premier League. They started off the league very slowly. They're struggling to really find form in the early part of the season, and they are seeking and looking to phase out the older folks in their team and bring in younger, more enthusiastic players that are going to fight day in, day out. Not saying the older folks are not doing it, but that is the model that we're seeing modern day football go towards. Young players, younger players, a young team with maybe just 1, 2, or 3 experienced players in and around that to just guide that young team into greatness. So yeah, it's not only Mikel Antonio, it's folks like Vladimir Soufal. We've seen that they brought in Aaron Wan-Bissaka, even though they might have been playing him on the left-hand side. I believe that buys to slowly phase out Soufal. They brought in Fulkrug, who is an older striker as well, which we will get into. So yeah, they have a whole lot of old players, and I think Mikel Antonio is just the oldest one that they have, and they are looking to ship him out. This has been on the horizon for, I would say, 2.5 years now. It is nothing new that Mikel Antonio, at every transfer window, is rumored to leave West Ham United. It has been happening for the past 2.5 years. In past windows, he was rumored to join MLS teams, and I believe in the last 2 windows, he was rumored to join Saudi Arabia, right? He is winding down to the last year of his contract, and this is the reason why West Ham United are looking to ship him out. They have 3 strikers: Nicholas Fulkrug, the striker that they signed from the Champions League finalists last year, Borussia Dortmund. He was expected to come in and spearhead this team and be starting football matches. They also have Danny Ings, and they also have Mikel Antonio, but Mikel Antonio is the oldest one of the 3. He is not scoring goals, even though he has been given an adequate amount of game time this season to really prove himself. So he's the oldest, he's not scoring goals, and he's running down. He's literally down to the last year of his contract, which means all of those 3 things combined, if West Ham United are trying to be a serious club, they have to look at getting whatever they can out of Mikel Antonio monetarily this January transfer window. Now, Mikel Antonio signed from West Ham United from Nottingham Forest for £7 million. And to be honest, he has proven that he is worth every single penny of that amount that they spent on him. He has surpassed my namesake, Paulo Dicanio, as West Ham United's all-time leading goal scorer in the Premier League. And he did that, I believe, quite a few seasons ago as well, a couple seasons ago, and he added more to that as well. So he's now comfortably West Ham United's all-time leading goal scorer in the Premier League. He won a European trophy in the Conference League for West Ham United in that 1-0 victory over Fiorentina in the Conference League final. And so he's won silverware for that club, right? He's won a European trophy for that club. He's their all-time goal scorer in the Premier League. And just recently, he has scored 100 goals in all competitions for West Ham United. So he's a club legend. And no matter what happens, and if he really does leave this January, he will go down in folklore for the trophy that he's won, for surpassing Paulo Dicanio, and for scoring 100 goals in all competitions for West Ham United. And he is a club legend. Now, heading over into the news that I'm sure all of you guys that are watching this video clicked on the video for. I don't know, like here Antonio news, but once a Mason Greenwood news, you guys want to hear it. It has been reported by The Sun in the UK that Joan Laporta, which is the chairman or the president of Barcelona Football Club, is lining up a £60 million bid for Mason Greenwood in the next summer transfer window. Now, Mason Greenwood has scored 5 goals so far this season, which is a very good return, and which is also the reason why Joan Laporta has rekindled his interest in Mason Greenwood. It is not the first time actually that Mason Greenwood has attracted interest from Barcelona specifically, because earlier this year in May, Fabrizio Romano did report that Joan Laporta, the Barcelona president, did inquire to Manchester United at the time about how available Mason Greenwood is. And when Manchester United gave their price at the time, we all know the financial woes that Barcelona is in. They did not believe that they could manage it. I also did cover that news at the time that Fabrizio Romano broke, so you guys can go ahead. I'll leave the link below in the description, and I'll also try to, you guys can just look up right there in the corner, the top corner of the video. I will leave a card there so that you guys can just click on that video if you want to go ahead and watch it. No, it is not only Barcelona who is interested. No, he is playing for Marseille in the in Ligue 1, which is the first division league in France. And for any top player in those leagues, you always see that Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, is going to go ahead and try to buy those top players. It's similar to when Bayern Munich used to just want to buy every Dortmund player that's shining. And the same thing is happening with Mason Greenwood. PSG need wingers. They need a real talisman with the absence of Kylian Mbappe, who left to join Real Madrid. The team is playing much more as a team, but they just need a killer up top, which Mason Greenwood definitely is. Left foot, right foot. He just scores all different type of goals, correct? So, yeah, Ousmane Dembele is also falling out a bit as well. He was not able to play that game against Arsenal for reasons, I don't know if it was some behavioral issues or something, but he was left out. He was not injured. So there are a bit of issues with Ousmane Dembele and PSG. And yeah, PSG are always going to be looking for superstars, which Mason Greenwood definitely is. So they will be fighting for his signature as well. It's not only Barcelona. Personally, I see him fitting in both teams, to be very honest, because as we all know, Mason Greenwood can play off the left, he can play off the right, he can play as a striker. All across that front three, Mason Greenwood can play. We know that Barcelona has Robert Lewandowski, but he is getting older. They are going to look to rejuvenate their striking lineup. So yeah, Mason Greenwood, I can definitely see Mason Greenwood fitting into that Barcelona team, especially at the beginning of next season, just as much as I can see him fitting into that PSG team, who need a real talisman and goal threat that is guaranteed goals up top, right? And he's also a team player, which Mason Greenwood is. So yeah, guys, for me, I just want to see Mason Greenwood come and represent Jamaica, to be honest. And once he's firing for his clubs, I have no doubt that he will be firing for Jamaica. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Who do you want to see Mason Greenwood play for next season? It is not anything that's going to materialize in January. The teams are lining up to sign him next summer, or even make bids, not sign, but to make bids next summer. So where would you like to see Mason Greenwood end up next summer? PSG or Barcelona? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you've gotten this far in the video, like the video, get the video to 100 likes. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
Big up Gunnaz, I hear that. Don't know some of the Gunnaz myself, but big up Gunnaz.